It is time for us to speak to our companion Yevgen here, and as you can see, he's actually leveled up. I'm actually really surprised that he gained enough experience to be able to do that, but I guess the first initial levels, especially considering we've been doing some pretty crazy stuff, are easy enough to attain. So you can see here that he actually has 3 assignable skill points already. I'm actually really surprised. Really can't believe it. Anyway, what we're going to do is, I'm unsure, to be honest, because financial increases daily income of the NPC army. I'm actually unsure whether that is going to be extremely cool, but tactics, look at that, increases the NPC army's combat efficiency during auto combat. That's exactly what we want to do. We want to do something like that because then he can be so good at defending our territory. So I'm actually just going to give him a whole bunch in tactics. As you can see, I've actually outfitted him in some better gear as well, and we're going to speak to him now because we are going to tell him to form his own army, because I've been told in the comments, thank you very much by the way for all of your little tips here and there, very much appreciated. And I've been told that if you do tell one of your companions to go off and make their own army, then they will do so, and you won't have to give them any troops, which I gotta say I am very liking that. I did not want to do the whole micromanaging thing of giving him all really high level troops or something just for him to run off and get them killed or something. So I'm very happy that he forms his own army. Thank you for your trust. Are you sure you want me to lead? Yes. Go for it. Okay, so I want you to guard a city, if at all possible. Gorinka. Yes. Thank you. Okay, let's talk later. There we go. Alright, so he's going to go off and do that. His party size is 60. He has a maximum of 60, which is kind of crazy. And I'm actually going to speak to him again. Seems like I can't do anything else with him, so I'm actually perfectly fine with that. I have a gift. I actually don't have any gifts for him. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try this out. We're going to go to the gift shop and we're going to buy something for him. Let's get a branded outfit for him. I'm sure he'll be very appreciative of that because I'd like to see exactly what it does. I know it's going to increase my relation with him, but is it actually going to be useful? Oh, okay, it actually just increases it by 3. I actually thought it was going to increase it by a much larger margin, but that's fine. I don't really care, to be honest. Anyway, we're going to go to my inventory now because I've actually leveled up as well, which I'm very pleased about, and we're going to be, once again, leveling up my armor. I know I said I was going to level up my rifle proficiency, but in the grand scheme of things, it is much better for me to, well, stay alive in broad terms. That's basically what I want to do. So what we're otherwise going to do as well is we're probably going to increase my leadership and we're going to increase my command skill as well, because I would like to be able to field more units across the board. So I'd like to have more in my party and I would like to have more in actual battles. So we're going to see how that goes. Now, otherwise, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the marketplace real quick here, and I don't actually want to go and... Oh, wait a minute. Do I want to sell anything? I could sell this, and I could sell this, because I think we can buy some better stuff. The merchant does not have enough money. Of course he doesn't. Yes, okay, well, let's just buy some first aid kits, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to need a whole bunch of those. And I think now what I'm going to do is in this episode, we're primarily going to be focused on getting our... Well, basically, I hope he's going to be okay. I'm actually a bit worried about him at the moment. But anyway, hopefully he's going to be okay. Anyway, I'm going to try and focus on leveling up my town, but obviously I'm going to need to run very far away to be able to do that. I'm actually a bit worried about him, to be honest. Shall we just speak to him real quick, see if he's okay? Because he only has one guy. Really? No. Yes, we have no prisoners. That's what I thought. He only has one guy, which is him. I'm actually kind of worried about him, to be honest. Okay, so personally, I think Gorinka should be okay for the moment. So I'm actually just going to leave. And we're going to go over to... Where is the other iron mine? I'm going to need... Oh, there it is. Oh, there's actually 3 iron mines. I actually thought there were only 2, but there's actually 3. That's fantastic. Okay. It's really nice that the game is now starting to get over to morning, because I very much prefer daytime if at all possible. And we are going to need to speak to my party in just a second as well. There's 11 iron, 5 beef as well. Very nice indeed. And we're going to have to reward my troops because for some reason they're getting a bit antsy. And I think the reason for that is, of course, the fact that we are not really fighting that much, and we definitely want to do something about that. So as you can see, I've actually named my last party that I didn't have a name for before. I've named them Antarctica because it's actually a desert. It is actually a desert if you didn't know, but there is actually a desert called that. Anyway, as you can also see, we have given a bunch of Spetsnaz units to this party here as well, because I wanted to exchange the female villagers so that we could actually have a slightly more proficient group here. And I think that these guys are probably going to be really, really good with each other. I am definitely going to need to get the militia sniper, an actual sniper, because obviously we don't have a rifle for him at the moment. Let's give these guys some first aid kits as well, as that will reduce the chance of them dying in combat. At least that's what I've been told. And let me see if there's anything else I can do here. No. Okay, I think we're pretty good. These guys are fantastic. I really, really want to get those guys into a battle. And they also need first aid kits as well, so I'm going to need to do something about that too. But we now have some iron, which is fantastic. So I can now speed on back to Gorinka and hopefully see that Yevgen is still alive, because I'm very worried about him, to be honest. I think he could get preyed upon very, very easily, very quickly indeed, and never mind. Never mind. He has 50 units. Yes, he does. Wow. Crazy guy. Okay, good work. Good work, sir. He's done a fantastic job right there, hasn't he? Alright, so yes, I have been advised in the comments that I should be getting an iron factory. I thought I was going to do that anyway, so that's obviously what we agree on. And otherwise, it would be a good idea to try and maybe get a warehouse or something so that we can produce more and more resources without having to worry so much about storage. So I'm going to go for the iron factory. I unfortunately do not have enough wood or iron to be able to build anything else that I actually need. In other words, the storage stuff, which is a bit of a shame really. I really wanted to get the Spetsnaz thing as well, which would have been fantastic, but well, can't really do much about that right now. But as you can see, now that I have 60 in armor proficiency, I can actually take all of this. Oh yeah, there we go. That's exactly what I want to see. And now maybe I can build... No, I need 2 more iron. That is so frustrating. That is very, very frustrating indeed. I would have loved to have had more iron here. Maybe the iron mine 1 is back to... No, it's not back. Oh well, never mind. Okay, so we're going to go to Chernivka real quick. This is basically my stopover whenever I need to buy something, and we will hopefully be able to buy an SKKS or something really good. This is actually a really fantastic weapon. I'm actually thinking of buying this, even though it's 13,000. Should I do it? Or am I throwing caution to the wind? I think I'm throwing caution to the wind a bit too much. So I'm going to sell a couple of my other weapons here to try and lessen the blow, so to speak. And there's 8,000 that I'm spending on that. Now, there's a main reason why I'm doing that, obviously, because I want to give my militia sniper a really, really good weapon, because obviously you've seen him, you've seen his stats. He has, what, 11 in marksmanship, 89 in rifle proficiency at level 3, and he's going to be leveling up much faster than that. So let's get him... Whoa, he has a really bad armor proficiency as well, so hopefully he's going to level up much, much quicker for us. And these guys are all wearing some good stuff. Yeah, this is okay. Alright, so otherwise what do we have here? Well, we need to go for some more first aid kits. More first aid kits, more first aid kits. Okay, that's actually fine. And now we can also equip this helmet. There we go. That is a Spetsnaz helmet. That is a fantastic addition for our own inventory as well. And I'm thinking to myself that we will probably buy another scope for my AK as well, because I personally feel like I'm much better with the AK. I think someone else also agrees on that in the comments, and I think I probably want to get something like maybe an AMT red dot sight, or... I don't think the holographic sight actually gives me any zoom. So let's try the AMT red dot sight, and we'll see how that is. Maybe that's going to be something awesome, or maybe it's not. Well, we'll see, you know. It's not a big deal if it doesn't really work out. You know, we've got enough cash. I've got 36,000. That's That's quite a bit, in my opinion. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to take this party here, and I am actually thinking of attacking the pirate base, if you can believe it. So I now have an almighty 70 armor, body armor and helm armor, which is fantastic. That's basically going to make me, well, not almost unkillable, but it will make me very, very difficult to kill, hopefully. Anyway, otherwise, what we have going on here is some fantastic units, because I have actually 30 maximum size right now. So I can basically put every single person on the battlefield if I want to. Should I do that? I'm not entirely sure if I should do that. I guess we will, but well, we'll see. And yes, I do know that you can increase your squad size to 7. I know that. I just choose not to do it because of, well, the obvious. I mean, yeah, you know, you can kind of mess around with it and so on and so forth, and you can make it so that they're all kind of even here and there. But personally, I just kind of want to have that uniformity just to make sure that every single squad, with the exception of Kalahari at the moment, is completely even. And that makes them just as strong as each other, if you know what I mean. So that's basically what I'm trying to do here. Anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to move these guys around here. We're going to go for a little bit of, well, not flanking, so to speak, but we're going to go for something a little bit more complex than what we usually do. And there's a good reason for that. I just want to make sure that we have our forces in the best possible locations for attack. And this might backfire a little bit, because if these forces kill these enemies right here in front of us super quickly, then my flanking forces will have, well, basically nothing to do, and then we'll have reinforcements coming in from behind the enemy's lines, and then we will have an even worse time of things. But as you can see, ooh, this is a nice weapon. I mean scope. This is a nice scope, yes. This is a nice weapon. I can throw this scope at the enemy, hit them in the face with it, and they might have a little bit of a bruise, but otherwise they will be fine. So that's very deadly indeed. Anyway, let's get ready. We're already having attacks, as you can see. We do have our Posner Commando right here, who's an absolute monster, so obviously he's going to be really, really good for us. And I'm going to be very, very quick just to get over to this tree here. Maybe we'll be able to... Ah, yes, night vision. Is night vision even going to help me here? Oh, I see some. Do you see them? I hit someone, which unfortunately was not a kill. We're having some problems with Atacama at the moment. I'm not entirely sure where they are, so I'm actually going to just see... Okay, yeah, so they are over... Where are they? They're over here. Okay, so they're actually being fired upon like no one's business. So we're actually going to move these guys up ahead, move these guys, and get them over there. And then we're going to get our Spetsnaz units to come in from the side, because we need them to assist us pretty fast. Okay, we can actually just do that. There we go. And I don't want any of my guys to die, basically. I think Atacama is actually having some problems. So we're going to move them... Ooh! Okay, okay. Yep, they are having some difficulties. They are being shot from the side. I'm actually going to have to sprint over there as soon as possible and see if I can lend my assistance, because I really do not want them getting flanked. There they are. As you can see, there's the enemy. Got one. I got one. Okay, so these pirates are really not worth killing, actually. They have very little experience. Okay, so thankfully the one that went down from Atacama is just knocked unconscious. He's actually not dead. So I think we have a decent shot of doing this with very minimal casualties, although we have taken one, obviously. And I don't really want to die myself if at all possible, so I'm actually going to move away a little bit here just to heal. Let's get down, use my medkit. There we go. Alright, I'm prepared. Let's do this. Where are they? There's one. Yep, there's another one. And this scope is much better for me, actually. I feel like this scope is really doing quite well. But I guess it's because I have more proficiency with this AK more than anything. I'm actually getting shot in the face as well, which is not very nice. But there's only 7 enemies remaining, so I think we can basically tell our forces just to go straight on in there. And we can tell these guys to... I'm probably going to send these two, actually, to go and eliminate these other forces in this area. And I think we should be fine then, because our other Spetsnaz units... Oh, we actually lost someone from Sahara as well, but they only got knocked unconscious, so there's actually nothing to worry about there either, which is fantastic, because obviously we must be very worried about that kind of thing. We can't have our forces being killed after they have leveled up to the, you know, the highest levels that we've seen so far. Okay, so they seem fine. I don't seem to be able to... Oh, is that an enemy? Is that an enemy shooting from over there? No, it doesn't seem like it. Doesn't seem like it. Alright. Well, I'm actually going to heal before the end of this fight, because I think we're actually done pretty soon. Antarctica is being shot. Oh, they're over here. Okay, well they are pretty low level, so I guess that is to be expected, that they are going to take a little bit more damage perhaps. But Atacama, they did such a fantastic job. They survived so much fire right there, and they got flanked. Do bear that in mind, they got flanked. So anyway, there's a huge amount of experience, good amount of credits as well, and oh, they know what to give me, don't they? They know what to give me. They're giving me fantastic AKM-74s to replace all of the regular AKMs, and then we also have police vests as well, which is even good, which is going to be even better. So that's fantastic. I don't think I need food. Do I need food actually? I might need some food. So let's just take a little bit of that, and we will imprison all of the pirates, because, as many of you pointed out, it's actually a really good idea to place these prisoners in the garrison, if we can actually make that work. So that will be pretty nice to do. Anyway, let's go back to Gorinka here, and I will be checking on Yevgen, because I think he's perfectly fine. I mean, the iron factory is now done as well, so we can actually get the iron out of there. And we can actually start constructing things. Going to get these Spetsnaz helmets out as well, because they're obviously going to be very, very useful for our other forces that actually do have 60 armor proficiency. So let's go for a warehouse. And we should probably build a Spetsnaz center as soon as possible. So we just need one more day, and then that will give us that, which I think is pretty good. Yeah. That seems pretty cool. So I'm just going to leave it as it is at the moment. And that is going to be increased, obviously. So let's see. No, I don't want to go here. I want to go into the garrison. Thank you very much. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to place Mojave in here. Yes, and we are going to... Actually, I have enough space. I have 9 spaces. So that's actually fine, because then I can go to my prisoners, and we can just get these guys to join me. So let's just propaganda them to death, basically. There we go. Yes. Okay, so now they can join us. Fantastic. And now the cool thing, I actually have a whole bunch of unassigned units as well. So let's actually just level all of these guys up. It takes 10,000. What? It takes 10,000 to level up 24 soldiers right now. We even have more. Another 11 have leveled up as well. So you can see here that we have all of our Spetsnaz units in the Antarctica squad. They are all level 3 now. And we have the Kalahari units that are level 5. We have the Gobi units, which are level 7. If you can believe it, they're level 7. That's crazy. And Atacama, obviously, they did such a fantastic job. We're going to reward them with a couple of credits right there, and they are level 8. Oh my, they are utter beasts. And they are running around with Spetsnaz helmets. They all have Spetsnaz helmets, which is just fantastic in itself. And then, of course, we have Sahara here, who has level 8, level 7, level 8, level 6, and level 6. And we are going to be giving these guys Spetsnaz helmets. There we go. Fantastic. Can these guys actually... Yeah, they can. Wow, I'm actually unsure whether to give these guys that, because I think we'll probably upgrade this guy's helmet at the very least. He doesn't have 60 armor proficiency, which is unfortunate, but he's just going to have to make do with that. I think he'll do absolutely fine. And this guy can wear this. Actually, he has 100 armor proficiency. Wow, that's a crazy guy. Let's give him a Spetsnaz helmet. Why not? And let's actually upgrade his AKM as well. There we go. Let's upgrade this guy's AKM as well. There we go. Okay, so there's a huge amount to be done here. Huge amount of AKMs to be replaced. Huge amount of squad customization to do. So that's exactly what I will be Well, seeing to, I guess. Alright, so I've done a little bit of customizing of our forces. I've waited for an additional day or two and basically just got some more helms and got my warehouse constructed, and I'm now building a hospital, so that will start producing first aid kits every single day. So we will be able to, you know, get those for free instead of having to worry about buying them and so on and so forth. So anyway, I actually thought I would head over to the black market because I thought to myself, there's bound to be something here that might be really, really fun to use. For example, a crazy assault rifle like this thing, you know, or, well, electronic parts. But yes, there's some very interesting sniper rifles here, and it's definitely something that I'm thinking about going for, but I'm thinking maybe it would be pretty fun. I have see, here's the thing. This AUG has a muzzle velocity of only 450, whereas my AKM has a muzzle velocity of 650, which means that the bullet should travel slower with the AUG, but surely this is a very, very good weapon. But why is it seemingly worse than what I'm using, even though obviously it does 15 more damage? That's obviously pretty good. But for the most part, you know, it's kind of a little bit weird, but, well, maybe that's just me. Maybe that's just me. I'm going to need to get some juggernauts, by the way, as well, because if I can get some juggernauts, then I might be able to give them these heavy machine guns, because I believe that heavy juggernauts, or shall we say just regular juggernauts, have fantastic machine gun skills. So we're going to see how that goes as well. But anyway, as you can see, it is now daytime, and I'm thinking, you know, I'm actually thinking we might try an attack with these. Should I? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do one thing here. I'm going to do one thing first. We're going to go to Chernivka real quick, because I'm pretty sure I might be able to... Yeah, we can get some more Spetsnaz, and that's exactly what we're going to do. So we're going to go for 1, 2, 3, and then we will be equipping them into the Kalahari squad, and these guys are going to go... They're just going to be crazy good. So let's just give them some random helms and some random vests as well. I mean, obviously I want to give them something more than this, but this is the best that I have at the moment. And just so happens I have 3 AKMs. Kind of an amazing thing right there. Now this guy obviously doesn't have a helmet. Definitely going to have to do something about that. So let's go into here, and I'll just get him a Marauder helmet, I suppose. I mean, there's not much more I can do about it, I guess. And I'm actually going to need food. I don't have that much food, so let's go and buy some of that. Flour? Are you serious? My guys are going to be eating flour? Okay, fine. Let's have them eat some flour, or make some bread. Who knows? Maybe they'll make some bread. I think that would be pretty nice for them. Anyway, let's see if we can give them... There we go. That's fantastic. Let's give them some medkits as well. And everyone has medkits apart from that one guy, and that means we can't leave him out, can we? We can't leave him out, so let's just get a couple of those. There we go. Alright, so now what we're going to do is, I think we are going to try... Actually, you know what? Can I ask Yevgen to join me? Can I actually ask him to join me? I'm gonna try and see whether he will join me. I order you to attack a city. Is he gonna die? Is he gonna die if I do this? Drobin. Yes? Drobin? That's where I want him to go? Okay, let's see whether he's gonna do this. You gonna attack? Is he gonna attack? Yeah, he's sieging Drobin apparently. Alright, let's see how it goes. While I'm waiting for Yevgen to actually get over here, I just wanted to mention something that I think maybe the developers could implement. And usually I don't really suggest that many things. Like, you know, sometimes I'll suggest something, just a quality of life feature here or there. But I don't really suggest things that much. So what I'm actually going to suggest here is a reward all troops button. And that basically means, hey, just, you know, give me a lump sum of money, because I've got a pretty decent amount of money right there. Just give me a lump sum of money to reward all of my troops at the same time, so I don't have to go through all of them and, you know, reward them individually. And I guess that's probably a good reason why people generally will tend to have 7 in every squad, so they don't have to, you know, do so much micromanaging. But as I say, it's just my personal preference. But I think that might be a pretty cool implementation. So who knows? Maybe that will be implemented in the future. Maybe. Well, we'll see. Anyway, let's have a look and see what he's actually doing here. Can I join him now? I'm gonna try. Yes, we can. That is the answer. You can actually help your friend. I like it. I like it a lot. Oh yes, this game has come so far. The developers have done such a fantastic job. It really is quite amazing watching a game come from being enjoyable. Don't get me wrong. The first version of Freeman that I played all that time ago was extremely enjoyable, but obviously it was very early in its stages, and just to see how far it's come. I mean, I have videos, by the way. If you don't know, I have videos on basically every single update of Freeman up until now. So if you want to see how far it's come, then you just have to look at my playlist. It's crazy. It's crazy how good everything has happened. So I'm gonna just go with everyone, because that's what we can do. We can go with absolutely everyone. Let's get everyone onto the battlefield, and we will just clear that waypoint right there. And now, what do we do? Well, I guess we take the ridge, right? We should probably take the ridge. So, and we also need to do something about that over there. So, you know what? I'm not entirely sure what Yevgen will do, but I think I know what I'm gonna do. We're gonna go with these squads, and we're gonna try and I guess we could go up here. Not a big fan of going up here, but it's, I don't know, it's a bit too mountainous for my liking, but that's just me, maybe. Anyway, let's just put them around here, and we're gonna kind of move these guys probably somewhere around here or something. And we'll just do something like that. And then we'll see what Yevgen decides to do. Maybe he's going to do something awesome. Maybe he's going to do something not so awesome. But he has 80. We have 80 against 105 on the battlefield. I'm actually unsure whether we will crash, because I have heard that people with slightly larger battles have ended up crashing. So I'm not entirely sure whether that's going to happen here. Hopefully not. Hopefully not. But we'll try our best. I'm gonna get my... whoa, did I just get shot almost? I think I saw a shot. Oh well, never mind. Anyway, this is hopefully gonna be ending up in a pretty spectacular victory for us. But you never know. Maybe we're going to be very surprised indeed. Gobi is taking a lot of damage right now. I'm gonna lay down some suppressing fire here, even though it's not really gonna do too much if I don't know where the enemies are. But I don't really want to allow the enemy to just fire easily at our forces. Now bear in mind that obviously the enemy... Where are they going? Is that... What? That's... Okay, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's one of Yevgen's forces right there. He's going deep. He's going deep right there. That's pretty crazy. That's pretty crazy. I'm actually kind of surprised and impressed, actually. That is very impressive, very brave indeed for him to do such a thing. Okay, well, I'm just going to continue moving forward here. We've already eliminated a pretty significant portion of the opponent, and I'm actually really happy that we have so many forces with us here. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. What is happening? What is happening here? Hello. Okay, I'm actually going to run. I'm going to try and run to this building here. Oh no, they can shoot through the walls. Oh dear. Did not know they could shoot through the walls. That's something that definitely needs to be looked at, in my opinion. I don't think that should happen, but it happened. It happened. Oh well, never mind. Okay, so we were actually doing pretty well there, I gotta say. We were actually doing pretty nicely, but unfortunately, yeah, I could not foresee that I would be shot through the wall. That was kind of unfortunate, considering Yevgen was being so incredibly brave and daring. You know, what a crazy guy. What a crazy guy. Okay, so once again, let's just put these guys around here. And we're going to do something similar with these friends right here as well. There we go. And we don't want them too close, you see, because the terrorists do tend to, you know, deploy with some significant grenade launchers, and I definitely don't want those grenade launchers to land on me, thank you very much. So Let me see if I can just heal myself a little bit here. So we have 70 on the battlefield, and the enemy has 83. I think we should be fine. We were doing very, very well before I died. But obviously that's just, you know, it's just how it goes sometimes. You know, sometimes you're going to take that damage due to a bug or something in an early access game. Because obviously, as I do sing the praises of the developers, they're a very small development team. They've done a fantastic job so far. And even so, they can't possibly see every single bug. You know, that's just how it is. I mean, you know, you can look at games, you know, by Bethesda, for example. They are a massive studio that make AAA games, and their games still release with a lot of bugs. And it's amazing that small developers are able to quash as many bugs as they do with smaller budgets and smaller teams. It's really quite crazy. Anyway, let's see if I can maybe get some kills here, maybe just lay down some suppressing fire. I'd be pretty happy with that, to be honest. Is someone actually shooting me right now? Wow. There's a lot of guns going off. That's all I can say. There's a lot of stuff going on, and there's a lot of enemies in that direction over there. I don't want to get killed again if at all possible, so I'm going to be very careful. Oh yes, more proficiency. Give me more proficiency. Yep, there's a grenade. Did you see that? Yeah, that was painful. Okay, I'm going to get down real quick. I got shot in the body armor a little bit. Wow, these terrorists are really murdering Yevgen's forces. Not a big fan of that, thank you very much. Oh, got hit in the head. Well, thankfully my helmet seems to have deflected most of the damage, which I'm very pleased about. Okay, so what we're going to do now is I'm actually going to move my forces up here. Wow, Yevgen is so incredibly brave or stupid. I'm not entirely sure. Not entirely sure which one, to be honest, at this point. Because as you can see, he's, well, I mean, my forces are doing a fantastic job, but his forces are kind of running in and dying a lot, which is not exactly what I wanted them to do, of course. Okay, I'm just going to heal myself. I really want to make sure that I survive. Maybe I'm going to move over here. Oh yeah, we should probably use night vision. That would make sense. Idiot. I am an idiot. Okay, there we go. Nice. Killed one. And there's another one that I did damage to, but I am so incredibly low in terms of HP. Let's heal myself. Yes. There we go. Just about made it. Just about made it. Okay. So I think what we can do now is we can actually send our forces probably around here, around here, around here. And we probably want to do something like this. And maybe something like that. There we go. Alright, so I think that's going to be pretty nice, because that will then mean that our forces can kind of converge on each other, and so they can kind of give each other covering fire a little bit. A little bit of crossfire here and there should be pretty nice. 2 graphics cards working in unison. Next thing you know, we're going to have SLI all over the place. You know, it's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Well, there doesn't seem to be much else happening here, but I only have 17 body armor, so it's basically like I have no armor on whatsoever, so I need to be a bit careful here. But I have killed a few. You know, I haven't been too useless in this one, which is kind of nice for once. Oh, there we go. Ow. Yes, exactly. Engage without me? Ooh, I don't want to engage without me. You know that? I really don't want to engage without me. So I'm actually going to leave the battlefield for a second, and we're going to see what's actually going on here. Okay, so they have 25 remaining. That's actually quite a significant amount. Yevgen only has this amount, and I'm actually going to tell him to guard Gorinka again. So we could technically have taken that if I hadn't died, but that's actually okay, because we've weakened it significantly. So technically we can return here pretty soon. And you know what I'm going to do? Can I go and wait over there? Can I actually go and wait over here real quick? Yeah, no, I can't wait in villages. Oh, well, there's Gorinka, so I guess that's decent enough. So I suppose that's okay. And I can collect my taxes as well. 26,000, that's pretty crazy. And we should probably do something Can I do something here? No. Okay, so I need to go into my storage because I think we have a whole bunch of iron and wood here, so I can get some more first aid kits too. We also have some more Spetsnaz helmets if I need to, and I'd like to build the big warehouse. I need another day of iron. All right. Well, that's actually fine. So, seems like I need to go into the bar and rest up in the hotel. That's basically all I can do for the moment. And let's just hope and cross our fingers that no one is going to besiege Drobin, because I would very much appreciate being able to go back there and take it myself. So let me see if I can actually go back there right now. I'm kind of antsy about it, you see. Kind of antsy. There's Yevgen. He's actually fine. He's perfectly fine. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Let's go and attack it. Let's go and attack it again. Why not? He's fully restored almost. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, nothing much. Nothing much. Okay, so that's absolutely fine. Don't worry about it. We've got this. Kind of. Okay, so yeah, I have some first aid kits. I don't have much more ammunition, but that shouldn't make too much of a difference, I hope. How many... Yes, these guys need to be rewarded, and this is exactly what I mean. Reward all troops would certainly make a huge amount of sense right here. It would definitely help me out, and maybe help many people out. Anyway, let's go wait for Yevgen to actually get over here, and let's see what happens. Oh, wow, they just restored themselves to 86. That's kind of crazy. Okay. Well, I actually don't mind that so much. I think we will be able to kind of redeem ourselves in this particular siege. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be really, really good this time around. Don't worry, I've got this. You know, behind this absolutely bumbling idiot is a slightly less bumbling idiot. So don't worry, we've got this. We've got this. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to do something a little bit more consolidating. So we're just going to go for, you know, just go for this once again. You know, just go in a little bit up here, a little bit more spread out, and then we're going to take these guys and we're going to take them straight up there and around about here. There we go. And then I will go around about there, and that is good. And now I will definitely not die. Okay, so don't worry, I will not die this time. Cross fingers, cross fingers, cross your fingers, cross your fingers. Let's do this. I will use the power of crossing fingers to not die, hopefully. So let's see what I can do. Obviously this is much better because it's actually in daytime. So this is obviously really great for me because I have really bad... Oh, hello. I get hit in the head the first thing that happens. Ah, yes, my life. Very good. Okay, anyone shooting me from here? I see some people. I thought maybe firing in bursts would make some sense, but it doesn't seem to really get me that much additional accuracy, so it's probably a better idea for me to just fire with semi-automatic. It's kind of annoying. Not a big fan of that, but, you know, if it gets the job done, it gets the job done. Is anyone firing from over here? Is that one? Is that guy dead or alive? You know, I really wish my proficiency would be higher. But now that I have 60 in armor, I should actually be pretty good to start speccing into assault rifles and various other things, whatever I want to use going forward. And I think that could be... I think that would be pretty good, to be honest. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to just move these ahead here. I mean, my guys are super elite, you know? They are super elite. They're really, really good. So I think we should have a little bit more faith in them and trust them to do a fantastic job against the opponent. And once again, I am charging in like an absolute buffoon, so let me be a bit more careful here, shall we? There's a lot of things going on over here. Yevgen is being a little bit more cautious this time around. We've lost someone from Mojave. That is not good. Yeah, so let us get Mojave out of the way. Kind of. Let's move them back a little bit at least. Whoa, lots of grenades going on. Oh, those guys are dead, I think. Ah, that guy's not. So as you can see, with semi-automatic, I can actually get pretty reliable hits. And there you go, there's a kill. So yeah, not too bad, you know, not too bad. Anyway, unfortunately, I am running out of ammunition right now, so I suppose what I will be doing going forward is commanding our units much more than doing much else, which is kind of not great, I guess. But I think that is kind of the point of the game as well, is that you have really good, you know, really good strategical orders and things like that that can happen. And who knows, maybe I will be able to get a couple of extra kills here. And I'm actually going to drop down to the floor here and start crawling ahead. We have lost someone from Kalahari, but they have not been killed as far as I'm aware. They have only been knocked unconscious, which is fantastic. Oh yeah, I need to be careful about this. I am not sure whether... Oh yeah, so Kalahari is actually losing some people here. And that is to be expected because they are right on the front lines. Let's move our Spetsnaz units in to cover them. Let's move these guys over here as well. And there we go. We're losing no one else? No, not too many. Alright, that's actually fine. I'm pretty good with this. I think this is... okay. Ah, there's some more. Okay, I did get some hits, but obviously that's not gonna actually get me any kills. Or maybe they will. There we go. That's not too bad. Okay, so there's only 18 left. Have I lost anyone else? No, I haven't lost anyone else just yet. That's pretty nice. Am I forgetting anyone behind? Yes, I am forgetting Moji. Let's take them over here. Once again, I do know how it's said. It's just a joke. Yes, that's what it is. A ha-ha funny joke. There we go. Anyway, I think we're good. I think we're actually pretty good. So I'm going to send my forces into the town a little bit more. Oh, hello there. Yes, you're dead. That's what you get. There we go. And, there's a bunch of others. Oh, hello there. Hello there. Let's be careful. Peek around the corner. Wasn't there some guy there? Yeah, there he is. And he is dead. There we go. Okay, I'm actually out of ammunition with this, so I'm just going to use my rifle now a little bit. Is that guy dead? Yep, I think he's dead. There's only 5 remaining, but you know what they say. The last 5 are the most deadly. That's not what they say. That's what I say just now. But it's okay, because I'm sneaking. And now going into prone, out in the middle of everyone. Like a very sneaky badger. There we go. Alright. I think we're good. I think we're good. I don't think we have to worry too much about much else, as we are now taking this, which is great. And I think the enemies are probably going to be in that direction over there. So I don't think I really need to worry too much about that. But you never know. There might be some people around being a bit sneaky. No, it doesn't seem like it. Pretty happy with this. But there's only 5. But where are they? That's the thing. It takes 15 minutes to uncover the location of most of... Was that just me? That wall pattern made me think that there was actually a person in the corner there. That was hilarious. Great. I was just like, oh, there's a person. Let me zoom in and aim extremely badly. Yes. Very good. Ah, yeah, there we go. Seems like there's definitely going to be some action here. Alright, I'm gonna be very careful here. Okay, so we're gonna tell our people to just go straight on over there. Just get all of our guys going in that direction. And I think that's basically all we can do, because let's face it, they're probably going to be defending the last flag. I mean, why wouldn't they? Why wouldn't they be defending the last flag? It kind of makes sense, right? So hopefully I am correct about that. I think I probably will be, maybe. I'm going to just heal just in case, because I'm actually at 98, so I think I could get some much needed HP right there. Okay, I don't see anyone. This is kind of weird. No? Okay. I don't know. They just went somewhere, because obviously we took all the flags. So I suppose that actually results in an automatic liberation of the area, which is fantastic. So we gained 52,000 credits, 2,600 experience, and more AKM 74s. And we also get some heavy Kevlar vests. Oh yeah, give me that. That is exactly what we want to see. Then obviously we have ski masks here and all that wonderful stuff. And I'm actually unsure whether I should take these. Do they go on the head or do they go on the face? Because if they go on the face, then they could be quite useful for an additional 5 armor. Might make sense. So let's take a couple of those. And we have now taken it. We've taken Droben, which is amazing. I'm actually really surprised that we were able to do that. But it's all thanks to Yevgen, basically. It's all thanks to him that we were able to do that. If he wasn't here, I think we would have been having some problems. So there you go. He is now going to be in defensive formation, and I'm actually going to be giving him an AKM 74 to celebrate. And yeah, these things actually do go on the face, which is fantastic. That means I can give all of my guys ski masks, and that will give them a little bit of extra armor. Anyway, this episode is a pretty epic length, and as a result, I'm going to be ending it off here. I hope you enjoyed. We are actually one town away from eliminating the Uman Brotherhood from the game, at least unless I have missed one of their towns, but it doesn't look like it, so we'll see how it goes in the next episode. I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.